Thank you. Thank you very much. We are the Nordic Choir from North Salem High School, and it is our pleasure and our honor to be here to be a part of the festivities. Our first piece, Resonet in Laudibus, Let Praises Resound. And if anything resounds, any place resounds, it's in here, in here, in here, in here. I love that. Pick that piece just for this place. Our next piece is a little Catalonian carol. It's outside of Spain called El Adondon. And this will feature a couple soloists, Mr. Marco Aguilar on the first verse, DJ Allen on the second verse. El Adondon. Thank you. That was kind of dark and minor. We have something that hopefully will lighten your spirits even more or better, featuring the Northern Lights Quartet. There they are. They're going to sing a holiday favorite for you. I think you'll recognize it. Thank you. Next, we'd like to sing for you a setting of the Ave Maria text. That's the Latin. In English, it's Hail Mary, blessed art thou. We're going to actually sing it in Russian, however. And so this is a setting by the Russian composer Sergei Rachmaninoff. and this is Bogorodicu Dievo. Thank you. So we sang a little English, we sang a little Latin, we sang a little Catalonian, we sang a little Russian. Now we're going to sing a little Hebrew. This is one of my favorite Hanukkah tunes, Hanerot Halalu, tells the story of the miracle of Hanukkah. Thank you. Next, we're going to ask you to join us in one of our favorite arrangements of a very simple tune for the season, Silent Night. The students are going to sing Peace, Peace, talking about peace on earth. And on the third verse, the third time around, Abby, wave to them, Abby. Abby will invite you to come in and sing one verse of Silent Night with us. So this is Peace, Peace.
right, thanks everybody. Salem Kaiser Trumpet Fanfare. What a terrific night so far. My name's Tom Hart, and I'm here as the MC of tonight's ceremonies. And I want to welcome each and every one of you children and those older folks that are still children at heart, because that's what we're here for. I'm a big fan of Christmas trees, and we have a beautiful one here that we're going to light up tonight and start the holiday season right here at the Oregon State Capitol. I know some of you that are around here today, Jimmy, Justice, Brooke, and others, and I want you all to tell me, if you can, if you want to see Santa today and have the Christmas tree lit. Please say yes. Well, that was really good. I'm sure surprised that you could get all that noise at once, but this is a beautiful place to listen to music. I'm not going to talk a whole lot today because it's my job to keep things moving along so that we can get to the point of having Santa, but there are some certain people that we need to thank. And in addition to this tree lighting ceremony tonight, there'll be 2 Saturdays in December, December 10th and 17th, from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., where the Capitol's going to be open. And I encourage you to come back by yourselves and with your friends so you can show them what a beautiful tree we have and what beautiful decorations there are. Also, there's going to be a holiday open house next Wednesday, December the 7th, and that's from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Please bring your friends and show them here your support. We'll work on that volume here. I'll try to keep it down, and some technician will work on that. There are many contributors that I'd like to thank, and I'm going to ask each of you to stand as I call your names. And turn and face the audience. Sergeant Major Scott Lewis. He's with the Oregon National Guard, and they were responsible for transporting the smaller trees in here. Jim Stone, Ron Hunter, Dick Moore, and Vance Tinseth, please stand. They're retired electrical workers from the National Electrical Contractors Association and the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Locals 48 and 280. They did the lighting that decorates our beautiful tree. Dan English of McConkey Company and the Nurseries Greenhouse Chapter. I'm going to push that a little farther away. Do I sound really loud? Okay. Because it slow down. Did I see Dan English around anywhere? Nope. Okay, pass on. Tom Barrows from Department of Administrative Services. Tom, thank you very much. Been working with the watering and the setup. A couple of my old buddies, Don Curtis and Alan Bennett, we owe them a great deal for the wonderful train set that we have down here. Hi, Don. Celeste Harry. Celeste Harry is from the coordinating the state employees annual toy drive. I don't see Celeste around. Derek Cassidy and Capital Media, they supply the audio for tonight, maybe making me louder than I need to be. I have a friend, Catherine Bowie, that I can't see because she's at the other end of the spotlight across the way over on the Senate end of the building, and we appreciate Catherine running the spotlight for us tonight. Michael Roth of Roth's Fresh Markets for providing the candy canes, cookies, and punch. Rich Munoz of Best Buy. They're providing the photos with Santa and Mrs. Claus tonight. And you know, we really couldn't do any of this. I have a son that's 9 years old, and so this is our 10th in a row. And I've come to several before this time, and I'm always impressed with what Visitor Services has done in order to decorate our Capitol for each and every one of us to enjoy. I want to thank Joan Walker, the head of it, and Sherry Chandler, who's just been going crazy, letting everything out. Joan, Sherry, the rest of Visitor Services, please stand up. Holidays at the Capitol is made possible by many financial contributors, including Dave and Tom Barrows of Dave Barrows and Associates, Kevin Christensen with the Oregon Bankers Association, Barbara Young of CenturyLink, and the many others listed on the reader board just on the other side of the grand tree around the corner from me. Tonight I'd like to introduce our first speaker. He is the most veteran of members of the Oregon legislature, and he's right here from my hometown where I live, Salem, Oregon. He started as a member of the House of Representatives in 1981 and now is in his record-setting 5th term as Senate President. A champion for children and all the citizens of our state, but just as important, a loving husband to his wife of 35 years, Margie, and the father to 3 sons, Peter, Sean, and Adam. It is my pleasure to introduce Senate President Peter Courtney.
Thank you. Welcome to your state capitol. Dr. Carrie Burtis just led the North Salem High School Choir. And I got to tell you, if you liked them, they're coming back. They're coming back next week on Wednesday, December 7th, for the open house here at 4:30. Then they're coming back the next week on Thursday, December 15th, and that's going to be at noon. And in between, right up the street at the great North Salem High School, they're going to do an open house at 7 p.m. on Monday, December 12th. So North Salem High School Choir, which was just extraordinary, and they're all up there off on the side, they're going to be here day and night to do what they've done, and they're going to join at least 80 other children's and young people's choir for the next 3 weeks to celebrate what is the 30th anniversary of this event. This event started in 1981, and it's come to this, and it's made special by your children and the young people. And so we go 30 years in North Salem, 80 other choirs. And just before I introduce the North Salem Quartet, if you get a chance, you got to come back at noontime, Monday through Friday, on your lunch breaks or whatever, and just go up there and listen to the singing on these stairs. You will forget your lunch hour, you'll forget about all of life, and you'll feel happier than you've ever felt in your life. It is extraordinary, extraordinary what it does to this place, your capital, and to this rotunda, the young people. Because with that, we become the most special state capital in the nation. I'm not sure any other state capital does what your capital does. And it's all made possible by the children and our young people who once again now will treat us with the North Salem Quartet, please. Right here.
Christmas Eve is coming soon, now you do plan. Whisper what you'll bring to me, tell me if you can. When the clock is striking 12, when I'm fast asleep, down the chimney running back with your pack of cream. All the stockings you will find hanging in a row. Mine will be the shortest one, you'll be sure to know. Johnny wants a pair of skates, Susie wants a sled, Nellie wants a picture book, yellow, blue, and red. Now I think I'll leave to you what to give the rest. Choose from me, dear Santa Claus, you will know the best.
Thank you very much. That was beautiful. Our next speaker tonight is from the South Coast, Coos Bay. He's a teacher, principal, a dedicated public servant, and also a champion for children and the citizens from this state. He is a loving husband of nearly 40 years to his wife, Arlene, and the father of 3 children. We are honored to have co-speaker of the House of Representatives, Arnie Roeblen.
Good evening. It's great to see all these children here and the families here tonight. We hope that this becomes an annual tradition for those that it's the first time, and it continues to be the annual tradition for many of you who have been here before. The lighting of a Christmas tree is one of the most enjoyable things of the season. It happens all across our country at the beginning of this season, and you realize that as Oregonians, we have even more to be thankful for. We are the leading producer of Christmas trees across the nation. And for every tree that's cut down each Christmas from 4 to 10 feet tall, 1 to 2 more seedlings are planted the next year. It's one of those renewable things that we do here in Oregon that brings joy throughout the world. This holiday tree, which is a grand fir, can grow up to 200 feet tall. It's a pretty exciting thing to watch if you live in the forest like I have most of my life. The one thing I wanted to make sure that people know, that this grand fir, the 2011 Capitol Holiday Tree, was donated by Dallas and Sharon Bogue of Lone Tree Farms from Gales Creek, Oregon. Dallas and Sharon, please stand and let us thank you for your generous donation. The tree here is 34 feet tall. It's 18 years old. The tree was delivered to the Capitol by Gordon Dana of the State Forestry Department. Thank you, Gordon, for your efforts. Is Gordon here? If he is, he can stand. Thank you for your efforts. We would also like to thank Delbert and Barbara Hupp of Drake's Crossings Nursery in Silverton, who could not be here tonight, for donating the 20 smaller trees that you see around the Capitol this evening. Please take this time to enjoy the many traditions of the holiday season with your families this year, and we hope that you continue making the Capitol tree lighting one of those events at the beginning of the season for your families for years to come. Again, thank you all for being here tonight and helping us with this great event this evening. Thank you.
Have all you kids been nice? All right. I'm starting to hear some bells. Can any of you kids hear any of those bells? I think that's right. Santa Claus is just about to be here. And Santa Claus is going to come and help light the tree tonight. And after the lighting of the tree, Santa's going to be over in the Galleria to get photos and to hear what you would like to have for your Christmas, okay? So, and I also hear they have candy canes punch. And I can hardly hear anything. I'm listening. Be really quiet. We'll all be really quiet. I think I can hear something. All right, we're going to need all your help. Senate President Peter Courtney and co-speaker Roblin are going to work with Santa, and we need to have a countdown. And we're going to count down from 5 to 1, and then you're going to need to clap your hands twice. So you really have to hear it loud so that we can make that tree go on. So if we'll start, 5. Thank you, Santa. Thank you, Mrs. Claus. And thanks, everyone, for being here tonight. Please enjoy the rest of the season. And come join us for photos and cookies and punch. Thanks very much.
Okay, can we clear away?
Yep, we're going to get them straight. Please make room for Santa to come right through here. Santa and Mrs. Claus, okay?